Apple Watch Series 8 is said to be a successor to the last year Apple Watch Series 7, which is currently rated at the overall best smartwatch money can buy. If the latest Apple Watch 8 rumors at anything to go by, it will be a pretty major update with the design overweight tip as well as the fresh fitness functionality. In addition to the new flagship Wear tech, there could be a ROM of an Apple Watch SE2 upgrade. The first model was announced in 2020 and Apple could look to refresh its more affordable offering. Now it officially the entry-level Apple Watch, the arrival of Watch OS 9 at WWDC heralding the beginning of the end of the Apple Watch 3. Want to learn even more? Here everything we know so far about this your new Apple Watch smartwatch starting the Apple Watch 8 specs we can hope to see. Now subscribe this channel WOT and press the bell icon. Among the many WWDC 2022 highlight, we got our proper glimpse of Watch OS 9, which should launch alongside the Apple Watch 8 in a few months. It gives us a number of major cues to what to expect the Apple next flagship smartwatch in addition to offering the usual goodbye bags of fresh watch faces. It's brimming with new health and fitness features, especially those aimed at running and outdoor athletes. This nicely with the Apple Watch 8 rumor suggests that the third Apple Watch model could be released this year right now. The Apple Watch is offered in 41 mm and 45 mm models, the size being that a watch case but analyst Rose Young of Display Supply Chain Consultant think the Series 8 could see the birth of a trio. It's gossip that sits neatly with a report by respected Apple insider Mark Gurman of Bloomberg, who is one of the recent Power On newsletter installment, posted that the Apple Watch Series 8 would also be available in ruggedized version aimed by outdoorsy type. He subsequently expanded in this new report, saying the extreme sports Apple Watch have been large screen metal case and increased battery life. Screen size could increase 2 in diagonally up to 1.9 on the front. Watch Series 7 all round 7% increase. Resolution also looks set at the bump. Government specially mentioned 410 multiplied 502. The metal casing would be stronger than the current Apple Watch aluminum build. WWDC has gave us a new 2022 MacBook Air, which have first glance would be same mostly unrelated to the Apple Watch Series 8, but there is a clue to be found there too. The MacBook Air has been on the receiving end of the flat design refresh, something the Apple Watch 8 has also been linked to. The screen temperature is expected to be a big new addition for the 2022, which could work with Apple Health and detect illness or fever in the wearer. Elevation and spring tracking data also reimburse for improvement. Apple Watch Series 8 release date window. The Apple Watch Series 8 date has not been confirmed by the company, though it does have a strong historic pattern when it comes to the launching product. It typically does at the same autumn event. It dubbed the new iPhones, which typically fall on the second Tuesday of September, releasing the product shortly after there. There have been slightly deviation in previous year, but not by much. Take a look for yourself. Series 1 and Series 2 release date September 16, 2016. Series 3 release date September 22, 2017. Series 4 release date September 21, 2018. Series 5 release date September 20, 2019. Series 6 and SE release date September 18, 2020. Series 7 release date October 15, 2021. Announced September 14, 2021. Based on the 2022 calendar, we predict that the Apple Watch Series 8 will launch on Tuesday, September 13. It could be released a week and two later. Through doesn't be surprised if some or the model doesn't start shipping until October based on what happened last year and current challenge in the global tech supply chain. Apple Watch Series 8 potential price. When it comes to the Apple Watch 8 price, we are once again limited to the educated guesswork. The Apple Watch 7 started at $369 but can rise as high as $1,449 for the most luxurious model. Expect to see similar pricing in the main through. There is a new Regidize a third model aimed at outdoor athletes that one could cost fair bit more to strap on. Asus has introduced its 2022 ROG series gaming phone, the ROG Phone 6 and 6 Pro. There is no sign for S model yet, but we suspect that those will break cover later this year. Always, the new gaming phone has power of the latest and the greatest hardware, but two phones are barely different from one another. The only difference is tiny screen display on the back and the memory option. The display is tall 6.78 inches, AMOLED panel with the usual thick bezels at the top and the bottom. It is 1080 panel with a 165Hz refresh rate and 720Hz touch sampling rate, which enable an incredible low touch input display. Max brightening 1200 night and display can switch between different refresh rate and save battery. The only difference between two phones in the ROG Phone 6 Pro has two secondary OLED display in the back and that can show notification, charging info and more. Both phones are graced by Qualcomm's highest and the cheapest for Android phone and Snapdragon 8 Plus Gen 1, which is a slightly faster version for the original Snapdragon's 8 Gen 1 standard ROG iPhone 6 and get up the 12 and 16 GB LPDDR5 RAM, but the Pro phone brings whopping 18 GB to the table with the 256 GB 512 GB UFS 3.1 option. The software side is covered by Android 12 with the option to switch between ROG UI and Gen UI. The cooling system has been overhauled to work better with the new cheapest, and the OSIS says it would be able to bring down CPU temperature by 10 degrees centigrade. Camera: the 50 MP main camera is based on Sony IMX766 sensor that is accompanied by the 13 MP, and the camera 5 MP Pro camera. The selfie camera is a 12 MP Sony IMX366 3 sensor and battery. Pricing: the 6000 mAh battery is a combination of two 3000 mAh cells to enable the 65-watt wire charging. Speaking of wire charging, you will get to USB-C port for many convenience while gaming. Significant specification: Asus ROG Phone 6 cheapest, Qualcomm Snapdragon 8 Plus Gen 1, CPU octa-cores 1 multiply 3.19 GHz, Cortex X2 multiply 3 multiply 2.75 GHz, Cortex 710 4 multiply 1.80 GHz, Cortex A510. CPU Adreno 730, OS Android 12 with ROG UI GN UI, Spotted Network 2G, 4G, LTE 5G, RAM 8 GB, 12 GB and 16 GB, storage 128 GB, 256 GB, 512 GB, card slot no. Front camera 12 MP and fingerprint sensor under display, color platinum bag and storm white, battery 600 mAh 65-watt fast charging.